In a competitive real estate environment, agents need every advantage they can get. Seller Advantage is an exclusive Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices tool that can help agents win listings, sell more homes, and generate more income. Seller Advantage provides 3 different reports. First is the Listing Presentation Report. This is a powerful seller prospecting tool and differentiator that demonstrates your expertise and capabilities to market properties online and shows the seller the potential internet traffic their listing will generate should they list with you and your company. The Listing Activity Report is designed to help you stay engaged with the seller and keep them informed about marketing, showings, and buyer interests while their property is on the market. The report provides the seller information on current online buyer activity and a dynamic overview of the competitive real estate landscape. The report that we will focus on today is the Market Activity Report. The Market Activity Report is a dynamic, online, flexible report you can activate to keep everyone in your database informed about current real estate trends, whether or not they have an immediate need to buy or sell. The Market Activity Report provides competitive information about homes currently for sale, properties that are pending, and properties that have sold. You control all the parameters for each report you create, including the price range, location, and the property types. It all depends on the interest of the person for whom you're creating the report. You also control how often the report is sent, and you can discontinue the report at any time. The great thing about the Market Activity Report is that it not only gives the recipient important information about the market, but it also keeps you front and center as the real estate expert they need to contact should they have interest in buying or selling. So, let's take a look at this report. Seller Advantage is one of the tools supported within Lead Resource CRM. From the Resource Center homepage, click Lead Resource or Seller Advantage. Either one will take you to Lead Resource. Click Seller Advantage and the Seller Advantage main page in the left navigation to open the Seller Advantage screen. The Market Activity Report section is located at the bottom of the screen. Any existing reports will be displayed with the recipient's name, the address you selected, the frequency of sent reports, view counts, and the date the report was added to the system. You can preview, edit, or delete any report at any time. To create a new report, click Create New Report. But let me show you one that's already created by clicking on the Edit button so you can see everything. In the top bar, you will see there are 5 steps to create the Market Activity Report, ending with a preview. Each step is simple to complete. Just click Next as you go through and complete each of the screens. Step 1 is to enter the customer's information. If the person already exists in your CRM, you can look them up by clicking on the Look Up Customer button and select them. If not, just add them here. First name, last name, and email address are all required fields. You will also need a valid property address, and typically this will be the address of where the recipient currently lives. The report also needs a valid estimated price. Since the Market Activity Report is going to pull up similar homes in the customer's price range, you want to enter a reasonable value. The report will filter properties 20% above and 20% below the price you enter here. Let's click Next. Step 2 is to select properties. This section of the report determines the location of properties you want to search and use in the report. The default is a radius search, with the radius center being the property address you entered in Step 1. Click the radius options to display your choices. You can select from a half-a-mile radius to 25 miles. It all depends on how narrow or how broad of an area you want to search. The other option is to use the map search. In this view, you can draw any shape, radius, or rectangle to specify your search area. And you can even have more than one area in your report. If you don't like how it turned out, click on any shape and then click the Remove button, or scroll to the bottom and click Clear and Start Over, which then will remove all shapes from the property screen. Next, click and select how often you want the report to go out. You can also stop reports at any time as well. If you want to receive a copy of the report, click Yes. It serves as a perfect reminder to pick up the phone and check in with the recipient. Did they receive the report? Did they have any questions? Did they find the report informative? Plus, getting a copy ensures you have the opportunity to learn about that specific area and market. Let's click Next. Step 3 is the report copy. The market activity report includes a customizable note you can include at the top that you write yourself. You can use the default copy already provided or type in the text field and edit as you desire. When finished, click the Save as New template and give it a unique name. You can create as many templates as you need for the different situations. You may want a different copy for specific neighborhoods, niche markets, different zip codes in which you work, or even one applicable for luxury. All saved templates are saved in the Select Template dropdown, and we'll select luxury for this example. The option to include or remove the display map is provided at the bottom of the screen. The map provides a pin location of all the properties pulled up in the report. I personally like seeing it and having it included in my reports, so we'll click Next. Step 4 is to determine what types of properties you want displayed in the report. Just remember, similar to creating a CMA, the narrower your parameters, the fewer the properties that will be included in the report. I generally recommend that you leave this selection broad just to see what comes up in the review. You can also get more specific on other features, including price. The system automatically defaults to 20% above and below the price you entered in Step 1, but you can also change that information here. And now that this is done, click Create Report. The last step is to preview the report. The top section includes all your information with the copy that you selected below. Be sure to double-check spelling, grammar, and punctuation before finalizing. The Search Results section displays the number of times the subject property would have been included in search results on your company's website in the past week and in the past 31 days. It also displays the number of buyers who have saved searches in which this property would be displayed on your company's website. For a potential seller, this section provides a clear picture of your company's website marketing efforts. I mean, just think, if this seller were to list today, all these active buyers would know about their home. The Competitive Overview section provides a display map showing all properties in your selected area, in your selected price range, and property types that you selected in the previous steps, including the address that you entered in Cabernet, new listings in green, listings in the area in blue, and properties that have experienced a price or a status change in gold. Scrolling below, the recipient can see the properties displayed on the map with active links that will take them to the listing profile page on your company's website. For the recipient, the Market Activity Report is a great educational tool. It helps them learn about the market in which their property would compete. It stirs interest and creates motivation to possibly do something about their current living situation. And it's a great attention getter. It helps you stand out as the real estate expert they need to contact. If you like the report, click Send Report. If not, Click on any step and continue editing until the report is just the way you want it. When you do send the report, the send interval you selected will begin immediately. So if you selected 30 days, it would go out every 30 days from the date that you initiate the report. When it comes to practical uses, this report has just as much value to buyers as it does your potential sellers. Imagine creating a market activity report for someone interested in buying and using the filtering options we just went through to select the price range, locations, and property types that buyer would be interested in. What value you could bring to their home search if they receive the market activity report every day or every week. Plan to create a market activity report on your own home or in an area you want to work or live so that you can see the value of this report firsthand. Thank you.